Hello, beautifuls. Welcome. I've been working with the Ayurvedic Doshas for about 5 years now, and what they've brought for me is a lot of greater self-awareness and self-realization. So there are 3 Ayurvedic Doshas: Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Vata is the elements of air and ether, Pitta are the elements of fire and water, and Kapha are the elements of earth and water. So knowing which Ayurvedic dosha is dominant in you can help you to understand when you are out of balance, when you start to feel like something's really off, something's not right, and I need to make some kind of a shift. I'm just not sure what it is. So by knowing what is your dominant dosha, and most of us have a secondary dosha, we all mostly have all 3 in little bits. When we learn to recognize which elements of our physical constitution make up the specific element of our dominant dosha, that can help to inform us, what do I need to do to pacify or soothe this particular dosha within me? So for example, most of us in the West are high Pitta, fire and water. It makes steam. You're constantly burning up that water element within you, and you may often feel exhausted, right? You go, go, go. You want to win everything that you do. Think about Monica from Friends. Everything is a competition. Everything is, if I don't win it, if I don't do it now and get it done, then I'm just completely deflated. So if this feels like you, then what you could do to balance that fire element is to replenish yourself with water. So how can you associate yourself or get into the water element? Ironically, I'm wearing blue today. You can wear the color blue. The color blue is also associated with Vishuddhi, your throat chakra. So you can practice speaking your truth, but in a soothing way. And how you do that to get more soothing breath into the throat is Shitali breath work, the Pranayama. Curling the tongue. Just practicing that is enough for most Pitta because it's hard. You don't want to stay with it, right? You want to win the breath work, but your tongue might get sore, your mouth might get sore. It's hard to breathe in and out through your mouth only, but allow yourself to face that challenge and see if that brings more soothing cooling to the soft palate, the roof of your mouth, and to the tongue. You can also drink more water, swim in water, be more at flow in your life. So where the coaching element comes into this, for example, is that we want to find out for you specifically how you are going to implement a small change to bring in that water element for yourself when you do feel overheated, exhausted, like you're burnt out, right? This is the biggest topic of the Pitta dosha. So for this workshop that I'm giving on Saturday, we're going to be diving deeper into your birth chart to kind of find more of the answers to that. So we're going to be looking at your North Node, your Black Moon Lilith, and your Chiron, your wounded healer positions. So you're going to have to do a self-assessment on the Ayurveda. I provide all of this for you before you sign up. And you also are going to have to download your birth chart from Astrology.com and give them to me so that I can further look into what's going on here so we can bring those things more to light. So we're going to utilize what we know about your Ayurvedic dosha, your dominant one. I'm going to let you know what specific asana in yoga can most benefit you, what specific foods and how to prepare them will help to balance you, and breath work, of course. Pranayama is the biggest, most instantaneous helper, right? I just learned in the Vader group that I'm in, who taught me the Vader breath, that an ice cold bath and so cooling breath as well is the same effects as a hit of cocaine. However, it lasts for 9 hours. So imagine if every day you could do cooling breath work for say 2 minutes, take a freezing cold shower maybe for 1 minute, and then have the lasting effects of cocaine, which I actually don't like the effects of cocaine, but feeling that like upness, awakeness, but having it last for 9 hours naturally. So how we're gonna get you to do those types of things is what we will look into your birth chart for, the reasons that we might find some blockages and what's holding you back, but also it's gonna identify your greater purpose in life, what you're moving towards over the course of your life, where you may feel insecure or not enough or kicked out, shunned, pushed away in society, and also where your wound is, where you might feel guilt or fear or shame. And so we're gonna help you to remove those blocks. It's not all gonna happen in one 3-hour session, but this will be a beautiful introduction into what that is for you so that you can then ask yourself the questions that I provide and come back to it to support yourself, because nothing changes if it doesn't come from you. So I can give you all the tools, but you have to create the change for yourself from within yourself. So if you're ready to just dive in, take that first step, then please sign up, register for this 3-hour course on Saturday, 1 to 4 p.m. I could even offer it on virtually. So at 1 o'clock, I believe that would be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 987. Yeah, it would be 7 p.m. So 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. No, sorry. Just kidding. It would be Friday night. So you'd be giving up a Friday night to do something healthy, to know a little bit more about yourself, to work towards your self-actualization and self-realization goals. And it's $60, so it's like $20 an hour. One of the best deals that I got going on out of anything that I offer. So yeah, sign up. Let me know if you have any questions. Just send me an email at holisticintuitioncoach@gmail.com. You can also just reply to this comment here. Let me know if there's anything that you would like to know about it. And thanks so much for watching. I love you so much. Take care of yourself. Those of you who might be Vata or Kapha, there'll also be loads of information for you in the workshop as well. So yeah, come on, join us. Love you, beauties. Mwah. Here's to learning new ways to love yourself every single day in the smallest of ways so that we can develop them over time and build sustainably on this full, whole being that is you, that is not just your body, that is not just your brain, that is not just your emotions, that is not just your connection to spirit, but is all of that. You are an interconnected being, and I love you. Thanks.